Okay, so the first thing is you're going to open up your picture into Photoshop, and all of your pictures, depending on how you took them, will be different sizes. So we're printing on 8x10 paper, and so we're going to make our picture 8x10. So the first thing that we want to do is do File, New, and go to the preset and just go up to US paper. US paper is going to make it 8.5 by 11, and that actually is the size of our paper, but we're just going to make it 8x10. But why we do, we go to the preset and we do US paper is because it puts it in inches for us, it gives us the right resolution, and it gives us the right color mode. So we don't have to change all of that stuff. It's just quicker. So again, we want it to be width 8, height 10, resolution 300, and color mode CMYK. And then hit OK.
What was the color mode?
CMYK. And CMYK stands for cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. And that's just the colors that we have of ink in our printer. CMYK. Then what you're going to do is you're going to click on your old picture and you're going to drag it out so you can see both at the same time. So I can see my picture and I can see my blank canvas. I'm then going to take my picture and I'm going to drag it over. Here, if you had multiple layers, which you should, and why should you have multiple layers? Anybody? Why should you have multiple layers? When we edit stuff, what do?
Edit on a layer, not like the original picture.
Right, so it creates new layers, right? So it's an adjustment layer. So if I do an adjustment to this, let's just say I do brightness and contrast, and I bring it up, and then I go back to my layers. I now have 2 layers. I need to take both of those over. So what I'm going to do is I hold down the shift, select one, and hold the shift, and then click and drag them both over. They're both blue, okay? And I just got rid of those for right now. Now the next thing that we're going to do is Apple T. And we're holding the shift, and we're making it fit onto the screen. Some of you, your picture might come up really, really, really big, and you won't be able to see your picture. It'll be so big. And you can do Apple minus, and what that does is it makes your canvas really small, and you'll be able to see it. I'm just using the arrow keys right now to just kind of center this picture. Now, if your picture is portrait, you can do 8x10. If it's landscape, okay, then you just do 10x8. You just flip the numbers. All right, now we're going to do the printing part. So I would go File, Print. And the first thing is we want to choose the printer. So the printer is the Epson Stylus Pro 4880. If you'll forget, you can always just look at the printer too. It says it right on it.
Wait,
4880.
4880.
Then you want to make sure that you're only printing one copy. The next thing you want to do is ask yourself, is my picture portrait or landscape? And my picture is portrait right now. So it's printing landscape. So I'm going to click this and change. And if you look at this, it's going back and forth. This has a lot of unused paper. And then this one fills in the paper. Okay, so you can always be like, am I using the max amount of paper? Then you're going to go to printer settings. And this is all in this little top box. We click on printer settings. And then underneath our paper size, we're going to leave that the same. But we're going to go underneath layout, and we're going to go to printer settings. and underneath printer settings, we have to kind of tell the printer and the computer what we want. So we want to print on a sheet of paper because our printer can print on rolls of paper. So we're printing from the paper tray. Then we have to tell it what kind of paper it is. And we're working with premium photo paper. Okay, so if you look at this box right here, it says ultra premium photo paper luster. And then this one says premium luster photo paper. Okay, so that's the same thing. And then the number in parentheses is the weight of the paper. Okay, so and the weight of the paper is 260. Okay. Print mode, we're just going to leave the same. Color mode, we'll leave that the same. Your output resolution. So we want our picture to be the best. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Super Photo, and it's going to be 2880 DPI. DPI stands for dots per inch. Super Photo, 2880 dots per inch. And then we want to check off high speed and finest detail. High speed, finest detail. And then we'll hit save. After we hit save, we're ready to print. So we would hit print.